so hot. And I got my nails did. Hey, it's me, Naturally Z, and welcome back to my channel where I do feature my fitness journey as well as my natural hair journey at my current age of 55 years old.
That's it. That's it. Twist the body with it.
Love it. Yes, welcome back to my channel, and I do feature my fitness journey as well as my natural hair journey, and this particular video is going to be about my natural hair journey. And what I like to show you, of course, right when I get started, they're doing construction right next door, so this intro will take place later. So my channel does feature my natural hair journey, and what I like to show you guys is an authentic peek into someone as myself trying to grow their hair in the front to chin length. My hair is type 4 high porosity hair, and what I like to show you guys is how to care for your natural hair. So if you guys like a channel like that, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let me get started before this construction starts again. You notice anything different here? Yes, I am putting my hair in braids. Right now it is June, and I live in Chino. Well, I actually don't live here in Chino, California. It's a convoluted story, but I do live in Santa Monica, California. My dad lives in Chino, California, and as a result of the COVID-19 lockdown, I have been living here in Chino during the week, and I stay at my apartment in Santa Monica on the weekends. Well, that has nothing to do with my hair, really, but in a way it does. Here in Chino, California, it is hot as hell. And right now it is actually 101 degrees here in Chino. And I said I cannot deal with my hair right now, so I am going to put it in braids. I had sworn when I went natural that I was never ever going to put my hair in braids. And what specifically I mean by put my hair in braids, I am using synthetic hair, adding it to my own hair to give myself these uniform braids. Well, guess what? I have changed my mind since 5 years ago when I went natural. I just cannot deal with this heat. Added on top of that, it being so hot, my hair is not dealing well with this heat. It is just limp, it's breaking in certain areas, and so I just had a light bulb moment and said, you know what? I'm putting my hair in braids. I want to do a protective style. This is one of the top protective styles to do. So putting them in braids will be a way to protect it from the environment. And I am actually putting in my own braids. So I'm going to show you today how to braid your hair and add synthetic hair to your hair to braid it. So I've done all this back here, and all it is braids, and I did not go small. I just put in thick chunky braids, so I didn't want to take a lot of my time. This so far has maybe taken me about 3 hours, and what I need to do is this front part right here, and this is what I am going to show you how I braid my hair. Let me go ahead and show you that, and I'll show you my final look. And there goes the tractor again.
A few moments later.
It is so fucking hot right now. Super hot. So I am back to show you guys why it is the perfect time to put braids into your hair. Like I said, it is June and it is super hot here in Southern California, and braids are the perfect style to protect your hair. Now what I'm doing is that I have promised myself I would never ever wear braids again, because I wore them for 20 years and I wore them for extended periods of time where it literally, take these off, Ooh, it's so hot. Literally damaged my hair because I never took them out. So I didn't wear them in the right way. There is a certain period of time that is considered a safe period of time to wear them. And once you do that, take them out in order to wash your hair, clean your scalp. It still needs to be taken care of. It still needs to be cleaned and conditioned. And having your hair in braids for very long periods of time, you are not able to properly moisturize, condition your hair. So I have learned from my mistakes, and this will be the first time that I have worn my hair in braids in almost 5 years. And wearing them in braids where I have added some synthetic hair to my hair in order to give myself some length. So that doesn't answer the question though, why braids are perfect for this time of year. Summertime, hot, and also very moist in the air. So for me personally, the reason why I'm wearing the braids is because my hair is not responding well to the current conditions. I have some breakage in my hair, some in the back where I usually have it. Never know why I always have breakage in the back. And recently I have had some breakage right at the top of my head, especially right here. And right there. So I have some major breakage right there. And so what I want to do is put my hair into braids in order to protect my hair from any further breakage. Now, wearing braids doesn't help to promote hair growth. What it does help to do is help with length retention. Length retention is the opposite of hair breakage. So that means you want to maintain that hair at the length it is while still growing it. So you don't want whatever you have grown to break off. And what a protective hairstyle like wearing braids will do is help to retain length. It minimizes hair breakage because what you are doing is that you are lowering the manipulation of your hair. So when your hair is out like this and you wash it, you're manipulating your hair. You're washing it, you are tugging on it, pulling on it, you're styling it, you're stretching it, and you're putting heat on it, you're combing it, you're brushing it. So all those different actions are called manipulation. And what you want to do is minimize those manipulations as much as possible in order to retain the length of your hair and minimize hair breakage. So since I have this, and since the weather itself being 101 degrees with a dew point over 50 degrees, dew point being the amount of moisture in the air. So with that much moisture in the air, that means that that moisture is actually being absorbed into your hair strands, or can be absorbed into your hair strands, lifting the cuticle layer of your hair strands, causing your hair to get frizzy. Just like this. And I think that's what it's doing. The high dew point of the current weather is causing my hair strands to have the cuticle layers lift, and I just have frizzy, floppy hair. With a lifted cuticle layer, you are really exposing your hair to it being weak, because the way your hair is stronger is when the cuticle layer of your hair is closed or it's down, and that will maintain a strong hair strand, helping to improve length retention, minimize hair breakage because your hair is strong. So all these factors come into play when you think about how to care for your hair. You have to think about the season, you have to think about the weather, you have to think about the dew point, you have to think about the products that you put on your hair. So for instance, right now, the worst type of hair products to put on your hair are products that have humectant as a main ingredient in the product. because a humectant, what it does, it helps to pull moisture from the air and your hair absorb that moisture. Well, because there's so much moisture in the air, the humectant doesn't act as a guard as to measuring how much moisture your hair needs. It just will continue to help have your hair absorb that moisture, and all of a sudden your hair may be over moisturized, becoming spongy like this, lifting the cuticle layers, making your hair frizzy. So you have to look at the dew point at the time that you are using certain products. Most products have a humectant as a main ingredient, but if you see on a product that a humectant is within the first 5 ingredients of that product, then it is a key sign. Don't use it. So the best thing to do is to just put your hair up in a protective style so that you're not manipulating your hair, and you have less of a chance that the environment will affect your hair strands. And that's what I'm going to do here, is I'm going to wear these braids for about 2 to 3 weeks and take them out, wash my hair, and then I will reevaluate if I want to braid my hair again. And when I say me braid my hair, I actually braid my hair. And the things I need to braid my hair. This is the synthetic hair that I use to braid my hair. Just get it at my local wig shop. I need some hair clips. Comb, wide tooth comb if I want to comb my hair. Narrow one to part my hair. Scissors to cut the hair, as well as cut the ends when I finish braiding. And I need some lighters. Once I finish braiding my hair, I light the ends to keep it from unraveling. And that is the hair. I split it apart, and that will be going on my head. The hair I've taken apart to braid my hair. This will be added to my real hair in order to braid my hair longer than the length of my real hair. And that is the synthetic hair. Okay, so I've done quite a bit of my hair, and I'm going to be finishing this off and showing you what my hair looks like. So I take these 2 pieces here, right here, and I start with one gosh. And if it's a big chunk like this, big area, I actually split it into two. And this one hair, I latch it on to one section of the hair. This hair is by itself, this part is by itself, and these three sections are the start of the braid. So I just look for a way to wrap one of the sides of the fake hair around the real hair, and I proceed to put my hands through, holding, making sure I'm starting my braid with the fake hair intertwined into it. Wrap it 1 or 2 times, flip it over, and there is my real hair that I need to latch fake hair to, and that is where this part comes in. And I place it next to the fake hair, half of it, and then use my other hand to hold on to it and latch it onto another piece of the hair, and I just go into the braiding motion, making sure that all the pieces are separated yet together to create the braid. It's all about weaving the synthetic hair into your hair. Tight and snug at the beginning so you don't have any bumps. It's smooth, and then just making sure all the hairs sections are neatly together, and then you just start braiding a good snug braid. And I'm not an expert at braiding my hair, but braids are just easy, yet a great way to protect your hair. And that's why it's called a protective style. It's inexpensive if you do it yourself. The synthetic hair costs maybe $5 a bundle. Now when you get to your real hair towards the end of it, and it's just going to be the synthetic hair, that's when you have to be really careful about making sure your real hair is intertwined with the synthetic hair, because it always pops out a little bit at the end, and sometimes I have to end up cutting my own hair in order for it to not show out. And in this case, it looks like I was able to keep it snug. It looks smooth. Okay. It's at the length that I am good with. I will pinch it there. Look how much hair I have. Where are my scissors? Oh, there's my scissors. Alright, have my scissors. Oh, I need a trash can. Get a trash can. Okay. Alright, can you see? Alright, so now it's time to cut. There, I'm cutting. Now, this right here, take my lighter, and the synthetic hair is basically wax. So you can't do this with your real hair, but you can do it with synthetic hair because it's not real hair. If you try this on your real hair, it'll just smell like burnt wood, so don't do that. It melts, and we're just going to tap it, squeeze it so it's done. here, we have a braid. It's a little bit longer than the other one, but I don't care. It is so hot. Oh God, it's so hot. Okay, so I have, over here I have 2 sections that I need to do. There it is. And so let me go ahead and do these, and I'm going to show you the finished hairstyle. Okay. And it's still hot. I'm telling you, these braids are awesome during the summer. One side on each side of it. And if you don't know how to braid, there's a lot of videos as an idea that I can do it and that I braided my own hair. And I'm just gonna take it and just attach one section of synthetic hair to that hair, to my real hair. Alright, well this is the final look. These are my braids that I put in myself. And here I am putting my hair back into a ponytail. This is another benefit of being able to add synthetic hair to your own hair. You're able to pull it back into a ponytail. And this is exactly how I wear it when I'm working out. Got a few cuckabugs back there. I will definitely comb those. So, and this here is considered a protective style. It's particularly really good for the summertime in order to protect it from heat damage from the sun, the humidity, over moisturizing your hair, and also to help with minimizing manipulation. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Have any questions or comments, please make sure you post them below. And last, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. So until next time, this is Naturally Z signing out. Peace.